Good morning from Castelluccio. We are back in Italy, finally, and today we decided to come for a very interesting excursion in nature, as you can see all around us. We are actually in the mountains in between two regions. One is Marche and one is Umbria. I think now we crossed to Umbria already. And this place is super famous, and you will soon see why. But besides from the reason why it is very famous, it's really beautiful. Okay, so we go back in the car and we will go towards the first destination. We also have a new friend. I'm normally very upset when I see those things, but here in the mountains it's just super normal, so it's better if I get used to it. Okay, no, I'm joking. We are kind of panicking because as soon as I opened the car, they all went into the car, and now we don't want to go back into the car and don't know what to do. So let's see. But anyways, I'm super scared. I want to show you because from here we can already see the thing why we came here. I hope it will be visible with the camera. This place is famous for a phenomenon that is the fioritura. So basically in June and July there is all of these flowers. I think they are mainly from lentils, and this valley becomes very colorful, full of different colors. I can see already red, violet, yellow, pinkish. I've heard that this year, unfortunately, it doesn't seem to be so colorful, but it's actually very nice. Probably the previous year was even more colorful. I really like the environment here, not only for the flowers, but also I really like how this mountain looks. I don't know exactly how high is it here, but otherwise this is pretty high and it's lovely. And here in winter it's full of snow, so it's kind of difficult situation to arrive, but it's very beautiful. And later today we also want to explore something else, something that has a slightly different vibe. So basically in this place almost 10 years ago there was a very strong earthquake, and we want to explore a few villages that are partially destroyed, let's say, and we just want to see how the situation is right now. And we will also go and have lunch in a place that is in a temporary building. It's like a container basically. It used to be a place in the mountains where you could eat like typical food, and now it's just in a container, and we are really curious to go there and also to explore how is their situation right now. But for now we are just taking this beautiful walk here because we want to take very nice shots of those flowers and colors and show you guys how beautiful it is here. I'm walking a little bit for the streets of Castelluccio. The situation is a bit chaotic because there is quite a lot of tourists and a lot of restaurants. They are also like in stands. They are not really into buildings because a lot of buildings are destroyed here, as you can probably see around me. Some of them are like selling sandwiches. Some of them are cooking. So there is actually a lot of option. It's so picturesque and it's so amazing, although it is a bit sad to see so much destruction here. That is part of the old town, as you can see, totally damaged. Fairly enough, you cannot really go into. This is still a forbidden area and what is called in a earthquake situation a red zone. I hope with the years that we'll manage to make something decent out of it, so that maybe some people could come back here, or at least have some activities. I don't know, small restaurants, safe accommodations, these kind of things. I'm quite happy that there is so many people anyway, because it means that local people, those that have those restaurants and maybe also some accommodations, who knows, they can still like earn money. Unfortunately, during the earthquake, many people lost their house and also their sources of income. Also, the place we are going to have lunch today, most probably, okay, they opened again in a container, but still initially they lost everything basically. So I mean, that's also one of the reasons why I want to do more videos from these areas when I will manage to come to Italy, because I want to show you guys also those places that have been quite forgotten in a way, and maybe, you know, some of you will like what you see and will want to come here and visit. We came to Pretare, a small town, and now also partially destroyed. Those behind me, I don't know if you can see, are temporary housing solutions. And we just arrived at the restaurant, which is also temporary, as I was saying before, like it's a temporary structure at least. And I cannot wait to eat because I've read pretty good reviews about it. We got our food. The smell is insane. So I got fettuccine with porcini mushrooms, and they look just amazing. I'm gonna put a good ton of grated cheese, as usual. I cannot not add it, simply. Okay, that's enough for now, but I'm gonna add more later. It's really good. Of course, there is a lot of mosquito that are also interested in this. It's very good. So first, I'm adding arrosticini. I hope this is visible. And I probably show these in other videos, but those are very typical from Abruzzo, a region nearby. And yeah, they are so good. I cannot describe. By the way, there is just one single way of eating this. It's basically illegal to do this with your fork, like illegal literally, so you can only eat it like that. So good. And to conclude, this absolute beauty. The smell also of this one is insane. I am so curious to try this because it looks simply amazing. It is amazing. I already understood it from the smell. It's so good. I will put the name of this restaurant in the description, by the way, because it's super good. So we had lunch. It was amazing. I would give it a 10 out of 10 and I definitely recommend it. Now we are in a town that is called Quintodecimo. I knew this town already because my grandfather was actually original, like he was born in this small village. And okay, there is a little bit of a situation here as well. Let me show you. I assume I can walk here This is also, by the way, badly damaged by the earthquake. I mean, any town here is. So I'm now going up here. I can see some sound, some noise from construction works as well. So let's see if they will tell us something. We can go. These towns are super picturesque. This town looks very, very nice. I'm just a bit skeptical because there is no one here. It's like a ghost town. I think some people live here, to be honest, but it's a ghost town, and the only people I can see, or at least hear talking, are the workers. We are trying to avoid the sun as much as possible because I think by now there are 30 plus degrees. It's so hot. Look at this beautiful, huge door, and also the decorations on top of it. So this is church. I don't know if it's still functioning at the moment, but the decorations are so nice, and this door is pretty huge. I want to go closer and take a look. Wow, so cool. Look at this one. I even saw a person. Yes, also here someone is living, I think. I see there's an Airbnb there. Not an Airbnb, like a bed and breakfast. But who knows if it's still working. Maybe, yeah, I think so, because there are flowers. Now we will go to another town. That one is a bit bigger, and it's actually quite famous in the area because it has thermal baths. There are some hotels where you can do thermal water treatment, etc. Unfortunately, we will not be making them because it's not in our plans. But still, I just want to go around this town. I have been there quite a few times, and also I'm looking for a specific place where I want to buy some sweets that I used to buy when I was going the streets as a kid with my parents, and I remember it very, very well. I mean, the food. My mom told me the address and the name, so I hope to find it there. I hope to find it open because they have very, very tasty things.
Sono alcuni punti dove non si può passare, però da questa parte qua giù sì.
E quante persone siete adesso più o meno che sono qua, che sono rimaste?
Circa dovremmo essere sulla cinquantina.
Ah, e prima? Prima del
Beh,
terremoto?
prima eravamo sui 200, 200.
E poi ho visto fanno proprio tantissimi lavori, quindi stanno man mano ricostruendo le
Sì,
varie
adesso
abitazioni.
sono partite queste case sotto, quelle che
Ah,
sono nel centro dove non si può andare, e dovrebbe partire questo gruppo qui.
ah, ok, a zone?
Sì, per forza.
Ok,
Perché le gru non si possono mettere.
è difficile.
Sì,
Ok,
perché
ok.
si intrecciano una con l'altra.
Ah, oddio, meglio con calma.
Sì, vabbè, tanto ormai.
Ok, ok. E le persone sono negli alloggi temporanei o sono andati...
Allora, qui parecchi sono andati via, hanno comprato casa giù verso Ascoli,
Ah,
Porto d'Ascoli,
mhm,
Grotta qui da Buchi, però le case qui l'hanno mantenute sempre,
mhm.
quindi penso che torneranno d'estate.
Ah, ok.
I romani sicuramente d'estate.
Ok, ok. Sì,
Il
sì, sì.
resto verremo, se ci danno la possibilità di rientrare.
Speriamo, dai. Mio
Dove-
nonno materno era di quinta
Chi
decima,
è?
però si era trasferito a Roma decenni, decenni.
Abitavano,
Ah,
la casa è venuta, abitavano su in cima alla
ah,
faccenda,
ok.
cioè
Ok.
su dove c'è la chiesa, c'è
Ah,
una
ok, penso che
stradina che
l'abbiamo
va in giù,
visto.
quella è la casa
Ah, ok,
la
ok.
vecchia casa dei.
so many yummy things. We did some damage here. Unfortunately, I couldn't find maritozzi. That is the reason why I came here. But we got something else. And we actually got a lot of things. Like these white sort of cookies. They are called spumini. And these ones are with almonds. They're actually super good. What did you choose? Which one is this?
Ciambelline all'ance.
Oh, okay. It's anice is anise, I think, right? Yeah. I also want ciambelline all'anice. Is it this one?
This is wine.
This one is okay. No, I want anise ciambelline. This one? I didn't kind of taste this taste for ages, literally. I wasn't planning to eat so many cookies today, but they are so good. I'm actually super thirsty. That's the problem. Like, I really need to drink water, but I'll drink shortly. This one is Montanaro. He has already tasted it and said that it's super good. And what made of? Do you know?
Raisins. Some nuts.
It has a different texture because there are things inside. So there is the cookie itself, and there is some nuts, raisins. So it's more like fluffy. It's very, very interesting. Next in our compilation is amaretto. I'm trying to be professional with this, but I don't know if it will work. But okay, let's see. I will just discover it when I will be editing this video. I ate it a lot when I was a kid, or like many years ago, so I know this flavor. It's amaretto, which means bitter. So it's kind of bitter. It has a very different taste compared to a usual, let's say, cookie. This one is another spumino, but this spumino is with chocolate. The previous one was with almond. Cheers. Last but not least, I'm starting to feel a sugar rush. I'm not used to eating so many sweets, and I was not planning this portion of the video to be a taste test of sweets, but those are too good to be true, and I'm here just once every few years, so why not? This one is similar to the thing we had before with anise, but this one is with wine, which is a beverage I don't drink, but if it's in the food, I can have it. So let's see. Okay, no. It does taste like wine indeed, and I don't know if you can see, but it's violet inside, so from the wine, of course. That's very interesting. I don't know any other word to describe this taste. So that's the place I got this food from, Celani, from 1954. I will give this one a 10 out of 10 as well. Everything we tasted was really, really good. What grade would you give this one?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10?
Yeah.
Cool, yeah. No, it was super, super good, and all of those tastes reminded me a lot of my childhood and young age. And the price, not to mention the price, for all of this that you saw, plus other cookies that we took, like a few more of each piece, plus a big slice of pizza for a total of around 15 pieces, we spent 5 euros. I'm not used to those prices anymore, really. So it's simply amazing. Like, it was like too good to be believed. I feel like I'm in the past again. Look how old this is. They used to sell used books from all subjects from 3 euros, but I guess it's closed now. Here there's the church. I think it's the main one. of Acquasanta, and this one is actually open. This place, Acquasanta, is famous for thermal waters, thermal bath. There is not only a hotel that I think it's this one here behind me, but it's also famous and maybe even more famous because of the natural pools outside that are public and you can just go for free. And I thought, to be honest, that after the earthquake they were not available, they were not, usable by the public anymore. But I asked around in the town, and actually I just got here and people are in the pool. It's so amazing. If I knew, I would have come here ready because it's so hot. There are like 35 degrees. So this would have been of help for sure. You see those entrances? Before you could go in, I used to go there sometimes, and not only just at the very, very entrance, you could also go like deeper under what is the street here basically. And you could cover yourself with mud. You know, those muds that make your skin very, very soft, and that there was just water there, and this mud that you could take and cover your skin with, and a few more little waterfalls, let's say, but inside. So it was like almost darkness, complete darkness, but it was possible to go there. But I see that now it's closed, and I think this is after the earthquake, and I understand why I wouldn't go there, to be honest, now, even if it was open. But the open air one is still here for free, available, and this water is very healthy. And of course it's also very smelly, so here it smells a lot like egg, but that's just normal. That's how natural thermal water is, and it's healthy. I'm going to attempt something. I probably did this so many times when I was a kid, and for me it was totally normal, but now it looks more scary. I'm gonna go down through these stairs here. Hopefully you will not see my fall, and I will be successful. So let's see what we can do here. I think it's pretty easy overall. Last famous words. Here I am. So I think here the water is much fresher. I want to go on that rocks, but I don't know if I will manage to. I think it's too far, but let's see. Okay, never mind the rock. Okay, so a bit from afar. That's all for today's video. I hope you liked it. I hope you discovered many new and beautiful places you didn't know about. And by the way, this area is just 2.5 hours, 3 hours from Rome. So if you will travel to Italy, for example, and take a rental car or something, I think it's still an option to see some Italian hidden gem, and also it's a good way to support this area that was so badly hit by the earthquake. You know, just by coming, visiting here, eating somewhere, it's a way to kind of support this place. So leave a thumbs up to this video if you liked it, and let me know if you would like to see other videos a bit more similar to this one. See you next time. Bye!